Shalom. Shalom to the elect out there, to the 144,000. Also, shalom to the others that's putting in this work. I want to start out by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. In English, that would mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Matthews 28:19, go therefore, teaching all nations, where the elect of Israel is scattered. We're going to keep drilling this in you because most people get that and they see all and they think it's for everybody. No, the Bible is only wrote for the Israelites, to be honest with you. But the only people that's going to be saved are the elect of Israel. 2/3 of the Israelites got to die on this side. So only 1/3 will be left. And that's really who the Bible was talking about, the 1/3. Because the 2/3 don't care. They don't care to hear this shit. They don't care. And he knows that. So why would he tell us to go to them and he know they don't care? So we got to go to the elect, the people that really want to hear this stuff and it resonate with their mind. So it says, Matthews 28:19, go therefore, teaching all nations, where the elect of Israel is scattered. Because it wouldn't tell you to baptize the other nations in the name of Yahweh, and they don't even use that name at all. That only makes sense. The Israelites, the elect, are going to use that name. That name, Proverbs 18:10, is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. So the Israelites, the elect, are going to use that. The righteous are going to use that name. So that's who we got to go to, the righteous people, the elect. So Matthews 28:19, go therefore, teaching all nations, where the elect is scattered, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shah, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Kwadash. Hey, them prophecies happening, ain't they? We're going to be talking about a few prophecies that's happening. It's getting serious out here, man. It's getting serious out here. Man. You know, sometimes I'll be thinking about it like, damn. And then sometimes I'll be like, hell yeah, let this shit happen so we can hurry up. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I just hope that I'm a part of the elect. Definitely tired of living in Esau's fucking world, paying all these fucking bills and paying for shit that grows off the trees and grows out the ground. Like, bro, this ain't yours. But the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9:24. So we got to deal with it. We got to deal with it. We have to deal with it. So war is here, and it's happening. It ain't happening like in America just yet, but America is drawn in. America supporting all sides. You giving money over here, weapons over here, people over here. Like, eventually these nations are going to get mad and shoot them missiles at America. Soon. Soon, man. These prophecies are coming to pass, man. If they haven't already come to pass, they coming. Matthews 24:6 and 7. You will hear of wars, which we've been hearing of wars, and rumors of wars, which we hear about it. We ain't seen it. We ain't seen the missile hit here yet, but we see the rumors and stuff about them hitting in different places. You see that Russia is going against Ukraine and Israel going against Iran, and the Houthis and the Lebanese and all that. They shooting. They having a real war. The Middle East. and the surrounding places having a real war. So that's rumors of wars. But it says, Matthew 24:6, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but don't, Salakim, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Don't be scared. Such things must take place, but the end is still to come. What's the end? Those missiles hitting America. That's the end. Those chariot lasers beaming down here, destroying people and burning America up. That's the end. That's the end. That's the end. The end is still to come. If we hearing about wars and seeing wars and stuff on TV and stuff and news and all that stuff, and it says don't be scared, the end is still to come, you would have thought that was the end. Nah, the end is when it hit over here and end America, because certain places gonna get bombed, but they not gonna be destroyed. America is gonna be destroyed. Israel is gonna get bombed too, but we're gonna build that back up. Well, the other nations are gonna build it back up, but America will be destroyed forever. Only the birds and stuff gonna live over here. Wild animals. No people. So Matthews 24:6. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must take place, but the end is still to come. 7. For nations will rise against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms, and there will be famine and earthquakes in various places. Earthquakes and famine in diverse places. We see that, I think I looked it up for this year, it was like over 100,000 earthquakes. Not too many in the 7 to 10 range, but a lot from 6 to 1. Yeah, a lot. A lot. But that's what's, hey, this world gonna be, it's gonna shake to and fro, man. Shit gonna be rocking side to side. It's about to get serious out here, man. And we gotta continue to just bring this word out so nobody can say, well, nobody didn't tell me. No, you didn't want to listen. Because it talks about that too. People will not want to hear they won't want to hear sound doctrine. But Luke 21:11, there will be great earthquakes, famine, and pestilence in various places, and fearful events and great signs from heaven, which we seen the solar eclipse. Shit happened on that day too. Shit happened. So people will say, well, what is famine? The famine is the most severe kind of hunger crisis where you ain't gonna be able to get food like we used to getting. You can call on Grubhub and all these different places, or go to this restaurant, go to that. Nah, that shit ain't gonna be available. You ain't even gonna be able to get water. Famine is a situation in which there is not enough food for a great number of people, causing illnesses and death. We already see it happening, man. Y'all making the fucking ships crash into the damn bridges, tearing the bridges down. What do that stop? all the damn trucks and shit from bringing the food and water and stuff. All the cargo ships, can't nothing get through no more. It's messed up. All the train derailments so that shit can't get through. So that they can make you depend on them. And when you depend on them, they got total control over you. That's what they want. So, and then we talked about famine, and we talked about earthquakes and the pestilence. Pestilence is a deadly and overwhelming disease that affects an entire community and often a sign of Yahweh's judgment on a nation or people group. Judgment. And it's going to be a lot of deaths. Listen, man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah has to cleanse this earth. And it's going to be a few different ways that he do it. So the famine and the pestilence and the earthquakes are going to kill a lot of people. Our people going to kill a lot of the people. War going to kill a lot of the people. And then when these missiles hit, that's going to kill a lot of the people. He ain't playing. He ain't playing. This shit is serious. Then we also talk about pestilence, which is like sicknesses and stuff. Look at the C-19. That killed millions of people. And they coming out with a new one that's 10 times stronger. The RSV, that's killing people, the virus. The measles, that's killing people. We ain't talking about all the extra stuff that the heart diseases, the heart failures, and all that shit that's they causing with the bad foods and the waters and all that shit, metals and shit in the water, all that type of shit. It's getting serious out here, man. We're going to need somebody to protect us. Ain't no Buddha and Allah and God and Jesus and all that shit. No. They not going to protect us. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's it. That's it. No other names, man. No other names. Ain't calling on them goddamn names anyway. They not going to help me. And then it tell us in 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places, the places you got to think, the sown places would be like where you drop the seeds at and shit. You planting things. They going and destroying people's farms. They going and taking over people's farm. Look at Bill Gates, man. He buying all of the farmland. All them big time elite people, they buying all the farmland. They taking all the seeds out of everything and they using it for themselves. But then they putting in their own genetically modified shit. That shit don't help you. Just because you got some grapes, if they ain't seeded grapes, that ain't good. A seedless watermelon, that's not good. That shit ain't healthy. So it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Because they're going to take everything and burn your shit down. If you ain't under their control, they going to destroy your shit. And charge you an arm and a leg just to keep it going. Or buy you out. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And it says, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Because if we can't plant shit, how we gonna get stuff in the store? The stores are gonna close down. They ain't gonna have shit to sell. Like, it's about to get serious out here, man. And if you ain't really paying attention, listen, man, our people are so fucking lazy. America is 65% obese, man. It's probably up more now. It's probably up more now. Our people depend on the government. They depend on the government. And that's laziness, man. That's laziness. That's laziness. Laziness will get you killed. Laziness will have you sick. We are damn near the most obese country. You go to other countries, man, 1 out of 100 people be obese. Our shit, 6.5 out of 10, or 65 out of 100. That's bad. And that's also nasty. Nasty looking. That shit is gross. It's crazy, man. But our people, they don't care to hear that shit. So what? I'm going to McDonald's. I don't care if humans is human parts is inside my meat. I'm still gonna eat it. It's still good to me. I go past McDonald's to pick up my daughter every day, man. That thing be packed. Packed. Like, man, what the hell is wrong with y'all? So in the rush to slavery to the white man. Man, fuck no, man. We ain't eating that. We ain't eating that. But our people don't care. They don't care to hear that shit. But when shit get rough and they get sick and then they in the hospital, they want all the sympathy. Hell no. I tried to tell you, you didn't want to listen. So no, don't call me about none of that shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Our people, you tell them, hey man, we are kings and queens. We shouldn't be eating bottom feeders, shrimp, lobster, crabs, all that shit. That shit from the bottom of the ocean. And what falls to the bottom of the ocean from every fucking animal, every fish, every whatever? Doo-doo. So you eating doo-doo. And you try to tell them that, they eat rocks and stuff. Well, what fall on the rocks? The fuck? Doo-doo. You talking about, I better treat me like a queen. You better take me here, take me there. Bitch, you eating doo-doo. You ain't worth shit. You ain't no damn queen. You a fucking fiend. Not a queen, a fiend. The fuck? But it says it. 2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that shit. Instead, to suit their own desires, they will gather around them a great number of teachers to say what their itching ears want to hear. That's what our people do. They get around people that tell them what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. But they'll listen to that doctor when he tell them. And a doctor, why the fuck would he tell you the truth on the first run? Well, that means, oh, damn, I only get paid one time. But if I could have you come 30 to 40 to 50 times, I get paid 30 to 40 to 50 times. You would rather trust in a doctor? See, our people won't want to hear a sound doctrine. So you just let them motherfuckers suffer however they suffer, man. Let them suffer however they suffer, because they hard-headed. And then when you dependent on them, you're gonna have to follow their laws and everything that they, cause look, they about to mandate this mark of the beast in your right hand or in your forehead. It's coming to pass every day. It's coming closer and closer every day. Revelations 13:16, he calls of all, both small and great, rich or poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand, in their right hand, or on their forehead, or in their forehead. Elon Musk, they already passed that. But you got to think, it's still competition with Elon Musk. It's still other people that's trying to create this same thing and use it. You know, if we doing it over here in America, China doing it, Russia doing it, everybody's doing it. And all the shit that we got come from over in other countries anyway. You can look up anything you got. Look up your shoes, look up your socks, your clothes. This shit comes from a different country. So they gonna be trying that shit too. So it's gonna be a battle. And whoever get it, they're done. They're gonna be destroyed. So 17, and that Revelations 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell, said he that has the mark. So if you ain't got the mark, you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell. If you ain't got the mark, you ain't gonna be able to pay for your groceries, your bills, your taxes. You gotta have a mark. You ain't gonna be able to sell shit. You ain't gonna be able to be on the internet doing none of that shit unless you get his mark. And once you get his mark, that's like saying, Yahweh, I'm rolling with the devil, man. I don't need your help no more. Because he's going to destroy you. He's going to destroy you. It's a certain way, man, that we supposed to be carrying ourselves. We supposed to be going against the devil, not rolling with him. So if you get that mark of the beast that in your right hand or in your forehead, the chip, you're done. You're done. Read Revelations 14 and 9 and 10. We supposed to be entering in through the narrow gates. That's going to be hard, not the easy path. He going to make it seem like it's easy so he can trap your ass in there forever. You supposed to go down a narrow path that's going to be hard, that's going to lead to life, not the easy path that's wide that leads to destruction. Matter of fact, Matthew 7 and 13, and I gotta get 14 too, so okay, yes, we right into it. Okay, so Matthew 7 and 13, enter by the narrow gate. It's telling us enter by the narrow gate, not the wide one. It says, for wide is the gate, and broad, which broad means easy, is the way that leads to destruction. And there are many who go in by it. Many. Many, right? So when we go to 2nd Ezra 8 and 3, it says, there be many created, but few shall be saved, right? So we just read in Matthew 7 and 13, and there are many who go in by it. And there be many created in 2nd Ezra 8 and 3. But few shall be saved, right? And then if you go to Matthew 7 and 14, it says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth to life. Straight and narrow is like hard and narrow that leads to life. And few there be that find it. Only a few find the narrow path, right? And it says in 2nd Ezra 8 and 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved. Few shall be saved. And then you go back to Matthew 7 and 14. Only a few shall find the narrow path. That's talking about the elect. That ain't talking about everybody. There be many created. That's everybody. But only a few shall be saved. That's the elect. So it's a big difference. It's definitely a big difference, man. These prophecies are happening. Even if you don't believe, you're done. You're done. You're done, man. It says, enter in through the straight gate, Matthews 13, and I'm going to read 14. Enter in through the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in. 14, because straight is the gate, which is difficult, and narrow is the way, which is small. It tell you in dang, I'll have to find it. Narrow, so narrow that only one person can fit on it. And fire to the right and water to the left. So you only can stay focused on straight, stand on that straight path. But it says, straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth to life, and few there be that find it. So these prophecies are happening, man. We talked in the MOTB, the mark of the beast. That's coming. The war, we see that happening. We see all the famine. Because it's a food shortage everywhere anyway. Why you think they putting in so many fucking GMOs and clone meat? Then they burning down all the factories and stuff so that you don't have nothing. We see all the pestilence with all the sicknesses and stuff. The earthquakes, the deaths, the shit is about to go up. And there's more people dying every day. They just ain't putting it in the news. They ain't putting it in the news. They buying and selling people's fucking body parts. So why they gonna show you everything? They'll just tell you they didn't find them. Like, this shit is getting crazy out here, man. And people out here just living their best life like ain't shit happening. When shit hit the fan, people gonna be miserable. It talks about people fucking hearts failing them. Like, this shit about to get so serious and people out here just kicking it and shit. Wait till they say, nah, you can't come to work no more unless you got that shit in your right hand or on your forehead. Nah, you can't spend money. We don't accept money. We only do digital. Nah, you can't come in this hospital. We don't care that you got a child. We don't care about none of that. If you ain't got the chip, you can't come around us. Sorry. Just like if we go back to 2019-20, if you didn't have a C-19, you couldn't go in certain buildings. You couldn't go in certain restaurants. You couldn't go to work. All type of shit. That same type of shit is about to happen, but it's about to be worse. So we just trying to get y'all ready for this shit, man, because it's about to hit the fan. We supposed to sound their alarms, blow the trumpet, and that's what we doing. Now, will the people listen? We ain't got no control over that. All we can do is blow that trumpet. So the prophecies is happening. People say, man, that Bible, man, that stuff was written this and that. Well, if it was wrote that long ago, well, how the fuck is the shit still happening today? Because it's real. It's real, man. These prophecies are coming to pass, man. If you don't believe in it, that's on you, man. We don't care if you don't believe. We only worried about the people that do believe, the people that do got faith, the people that trust in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Not all that God and Jesus and Allah and Buddha and this and that. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We only care about Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That's it. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash, which would mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone. Shalom.